Welcome everyone. We are talking today about Keymailer, which is a website made for smaller indie developers and starting games who are looking for creators, for smaller creators to be, review maybe those games or maybe covering those games during live streams. So it's got about 150 games a month for growing channels. It's covered games popular with creators and review the latest games before release. So you can get keys for the actual game. So you can actually get to play. You can actually get paid for covering the game. So we're gonna go deep into what Keymailer does. And today it is gonna be my friend Orcosarus, who's gonna be with us and is going to be covering some of the stuff, because I believe Orcosarus is quite familiar with this website already. Yes. And he is actually going to be helping us out, and he's going to be covering some of the stuff from Keymailer. Thank you very much, Unique Zion, for the follow. Welcome to the LBG fam. Thank you, Ace, for posting on Discord. So take it away, Orco.
So basically, Keymailer offers you a lot of content, essentially. It's easy to sign up. You just link your Twitch, YouTube, whatever account, and then you're set. And you can, the main goal of the site is to apply for game keys. So basically, you just click on a button that says request keys, and a key, and then you get a key for a video game. Be aware that the numbers or the stuff you're mostly getting or that you're requesting might not what you get, because a lot of people are very, when it comes to Keymailers, also a lot of publishers at this point, because there have been some shenanigans on the website happening, but they so basically what happened is that people made bot accounts, requested a bunch of keys, and they got it and then sold it off, but Keymailer has been cracking down on that. So yeah, but still, once your reputation is a bit in the gutter, it's in the gutter. They are trying to recuperate from that.
One thing I wanted to point out, that this is just basically the main screen. First thing, go onto your channel, set up your profile, your account, link your platforms, link your social networks, link all the stuff where they can actually go and see who you are, what you got, and what platforms do you play. I believe I've been trying to link my Xbox platform, which wasn't working for some reason. Now it seems to be full account linking coming soon. So kind of like it doesn't really take into Xbox or anything else. I'm not entirely sure. I've been trying to link my other accounts. I think they're actually still working on other platforms, right?
They are still working on that, and account linking is always for requesting a key. So basically, if you go in and say, okay, I want this game on Xbox, you need to link your Xbox Live account so they see if you already have the game or not. That's what it is about, because they won't give you, or you can't even apply for a key if you already own the game.
So yeah, make sure you connect. If you have Facebook Gaming, you have a YouTube account, you have your Twitch, you have your Twitter. So basically, you link all your socials and you link everything else, your Steam as well. You link it, and then they will be basically, they will be accredited, and they will, you'll be eligible to be basically covering games. You can actually just link all the stuff through your profile, social networks. You can link all of them here. For example, on the middle one, you can go and link each and every single one of them, and that's how easy it is. It's very simple. Just go and set up your account over here. So with that said, the other thing that I wanted to mention as well is when you're requesting a key, you can actually get to see when you request a key, because as Orcosarus has said, it's very simple, it's very easy, it's very intuitive, because you can just request the key right away, and it just shows the actual, clickable button right there under the name. You can actually see the game, you can click on the game, and you can go in and just read a little bit about the game, what the game is all about, who's the developer, the publisher, and use basically the requirements. For example, if it's on PC, you know what it's all about, and then you can, you know, basically you were interested in that game, you just can request a key for it. And it's got, like, for example, a ton of games, and then you can see the game. Some of the games have only Steam, they're only on PC. Some of the games are on Xbox, on the Epic Store. Some of them are PlayStation, Switch games, so you can actually see the game, what platforms this game is going to be on, to request the key right there. And if some of the games are only on VR, they will be at the bottom right, as you can see right here on this game. For example, you have VR only. So if you're interested in VR games, you can go and search only VR. And also, I believe there is you can actually, you know, change this by, you know, by action. So you just want to play action games, so you just click on the action games, and it will be, you know, filter all the games to action games. So you can filter the games. You can filter the games by developer. You can filter the games by, you know, like different things, and, you know, like you can actually get a lot of this from, you know, just, it's really good actually. You can just fully search for whatever you are actually interested in. Can you, Orcosarus, can you actually get paid to cover some of these games?
Yes, you can. There is on the, you can see it already at the top, the money tab.
Yeah.
You just click there, and then you can like go and sign up for campaigns. Some specific games have these campaigns attached to it. This goes through Green Man Gaming. I would suggest, if you wanna go for that, it's not a lot. You get like 4%.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of money, but I would say just don't hope to make like a bunch of money off of it. Yeah. It's not a lot. It's
just basically consider yourself, basically take a look at your followers, take a look at your average viewership, take a look at your, you know, subscribers on YouTube and whatnot, and your socials as well. So, you know, be accordingly to, you know, you have to set your price accordingly to what you think would be fair. You know, you can't be asking for like $500 for, you know, a coverage of 30 minutes if you have like a, you know, 5 average. They will never accept that. You know, you can set your sponsorship terms over here. So basically, if you click in there, you can go and set, you know, whatever it is, you know, PayPal, whatever, the payout threshold or whatever you want. And then you can say, you know, price per view per actual, you know, for YouTube, Twitch, or actually Facebook gaming. So, you know, average viewers, the average viewership, you know, it shows how much is your average viewership here should be according to what you are asking for. So if you are asking for too much, it's going to say you at least have to have a, you know, 61 average viewership if I'm setting this price, for example. And if I'm setting this price for YouTube, I have to have an average of 298 views per video. So that's basically how you set it up on your actual profile. This only is if you want to get offers. You may get an offer from a company, from a developer, to, you know, to promote the game. That doesn't mean you are going to get offers. This is only just in case someone wants to contact you. They might look at your profile, they might look at your content, they might look at your channels, and they might say, oh, you know what, this person might be really interesting, and this person might be, you know, his price is fair, or we may do a counter offer. We may say, you know, just go and maybe we give you less money, or we give you more money and you cover more time out of this. So basically they can counter offer you, but this is kind of like the standard. This is what you are offering them, you know, your service for, basically. Right?
Yeah. This is actually a fairly new development on the website. The sponsorship deals were just basically links to the game where you could get a partial payout if somebody bought it via your link.
Yeah.
So offering sponsorships is fairly new. which is a great addition to the website.
Yeah, if you go to the page, the coverage, obviously they show, the viewers that you've been having, the views, the average that you've been having lately on every single one of your live streams. So basically, they have all this data which they can offer. You have all of this here. So basically, all of this is all linked to your accounts, and it can show all the content, so they can, if they need to check on your profile and your covering, whatever coverage you've done for the game, it will be showing here. So it's kind of like, it's a lot easier for you to work with developers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anything else that you know from this website that you would be like, basically, if you're looking for a sponsor one, big red mark, sponsor.
Yeah.
See here, sponsor. So you see that red mark. If that's what you're looking for, just go and check for sponsor streams. Like you can go on to actually, can you actually filter it for sponsors? Like these games are actually coming soon, and these games have been recently released. There might be a sponsor filter. I don't think there is, actually. I've never seen the sponsor filter. But yeah, apparently there's not a sponsor filter. But if you're looking for sponsor streams, just go and search on that red thing, that red little icon that shows up on the top of the request key, which obviously will be, it'll be telling you that those people are obviously willing to sponsor someone. This is promoted, you see? Right here is promoted on that one, so you can request the keys for it, and you can negotiate with them, whatever you want to get paid for. Obviously, don't undersell and undervalue your brand and your channels, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, these are brands and these are companies which want to make money. They don't want to pay money. They want to make money out of it. They want profit. So they will try to pay you the least possible. Obviously, set a bar accordingly, be fair, and, don't just do things for free, or, spend a ton of time for very little money. Always try to be, fair with the amount of time that you're going to spend covering the game and what you're going to be paying for it. It's a really good way to monetize your content. Don't do it all the time, because obviously you'll become a channel of basically like a sellout. Just try to make it, try to maybe feed one of them, a couple of weeks we feed in one of the games, maybe a couple of weeks we feed in another game, maybe once a week you do one day where you are covering one of the games, and maybe you have to create a YouTube video and it's not a live stream, which is completely fine, So some of the games will require different aspects. Some of them will require to post on your socials. Some of them will require you to live stream it. Some of them will require you to create a YouTube video about it. So it's just very different from each game. Just read everything carefully, and try to take a good look at what they're asking from you, because this is actually getting serious about content creation and just kind of like building up your brand.
Very
go on.
Very important, just to hook in there for a second. Only cover something for money that you stand behind. Do not take any deals, no matter how good they seem or how much money they make you, if you do not want to endorse the product. That's at least my take on it. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, but just don't take it. It's because it doesn't work very well in the end.
Yeah, there's a trending page over here at the front, which you can see. What Orcosaurus are, going with what Orcosaurus is saying, it actually makes complete sense. If it's a game you're not gonna enjoy, just don't cover it. Like, honestly, don't cover it. There's plenty of games that you can probably be enjoying rather than that. Just try to go for something that actually excites you. I've seen something that actually really excites me, and I've already passed through the game twice, and I'm very interested on, and it's this game right here, Tactical Combat Department, which is a PC game, but I like FPS shooters, and it's kind of like a tactical one, and that reminds me to the old Incubus games, and it's really interesting because it's like a tactical kind of like police kind of thing, and it's coming soon. So if it's something that piques your interest, by all means, go ahead and do it, because people are going to see that you are enjoying the game and you want to play the game and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's actually, you know, choose carefully and choose wisely what you want to play. Anything else to add, Mr. Orcosaurus?
Not really, other than if you're interested in these kinds of sites. I mean, they don't really offer sponsorships, but there are other sites that offer you game keys. And I would just give Val a list of all the sites where you can get game keys with a little bit of a description, and he could put it up on his Discord if he wants to.
Yeah. So make sure if you... Yeah. Go on.
Because I think that would actually be a good resource for smaller streamers to start out, because if you can get content, a game is always content if you play it, for free, it helps you tremendously.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, God knows, like, you know, that's what I always say, you know, God knows, you may find your niche. We were talking about niche on the previous video about it. And, in actually when we were talking about advice for newer streamers or smaller streamers, you know, find your niche, find something that you enjoy. It might not be what game you start with. It might be something that you end up playing without even thinking about it. So, you know, this might, you know, find your niche. You might find your niche by playing some sponsor game that actually you enjoy a lot and you get hooked into it, and your community actually grows within that game, for example. So, you know, kind of like it's something that, you know, we all evolve and we change. You know, you start doing one thing. I started doing a complete different thing at the beginning on streaming. Well, I was doing Destiny, obviously, but I was doing other things. I was just focusing on gaming. And, you know, I've changed completely from the beginning on my, you know, content creation career. So, you know, you gotta find your niche, and as a content creator, and this is, in my opinion, a really good way to monetize / find your niche at the same time by, you know, trying different games. Maybe, you know, you don't get paid. Maybe you request a key for American Truck Simulator, and you actually love American Truck Simulator, and you become an American Truck Simulator fan, and you love it, and your community begins to grow within the American Truck Simulator, and, you know, God knows, you may end up being the next big thing just by playing American Truck Simulator, because you maybe start playing that and then you start diversifying from that point on. So, you know, don't underestimate these websites, and they are quite interesting. And if you have the time, you know, just take a good look and you know, just go around trying to search something that you may be interested on and you may enjoy pretty much. You know, you're looking for an actual website to start monetizing your content, to start trying out different games without having to pay for them, so you can actually get granted a key to actually play, show your community, and get started with different communities and different type of games, different platforms, and different kind of like genres on gaming. Make sure you check on Keymailer. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything Lord Val Gaming and Mr. Orcosaurus, which you can find on YouTube on
youtube.com/Orcosaurus.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much all for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.